Hi everyone, welcome to another video. So in this video, we are going to solve, I think, 5 questions. Let's start with the word problem. And in this word problem, we have 3 tabs, and they are going to fill a water container altogether. So what is given is tab A and tab B, they fills in 30 and 40 minutes. Tab C is not given, and altogether they fill it in 10 minutes. So for this kind of questions, what we are going to do is first we will write an equation like this. So in this equation, first we write the amount filled by tab A in 1 minute, the amount filled by tab B in 1 minute, the amount filled by tab C in 1 minute, and this is the amount filled by these 3 tabs in 1 minute. So after you complete this equation, so we need to solve it. The best idea is to change these fractions into integers. So to do this, we multiply this equation by LCM of these two. So you can include this one, but right now this is a small number, so it will not affect that much. So LCM of these two is 120. So when you multiply all the terms by the same number, so the equation will remain true. So let's multiply 120 times 1 over 40. 40 and 120 simplified, 3 left. 1 over 30 times 120. 120 and 30 simplified, 4 left. And 120 times 1 over C. 120 times 1 over 10. So 10 and 120 simplified, 12 left. So this is a much simpler equation. So to solve this, these two together, 7, and we remove them, we move them to other side. So what we left is 1 over 20 over C equals 5. So if you do cross product and simplify it, we will get C equals 24. In second question, it asks about it's about the sequence, and one number is not matching with the pattern. So if we look at carefully, we realize that this is a cube number, another cube number, another cube number. So here we wrote in details. So 100 is not a cube number, so 100 is the wrong term. Here we have an angle question, and for this kind of questions we can start to find first the easy ones or obvious ones. So if this is 140 and this is straight line, so we get 40 here. This is 90, so we got 50 here. This is an isosceles triangle because these two are in same colors, and this is 90. It means these two must be 45 and 45. Finally, to find this, we add all these 3 and make it equal to 180. So what we get is 85 degrees. So this question is about indices. To solve these kind of questions, we need to simplify as much as possible. So for this part, let's change it into index form. This is 81 is 3 over 4, and if we move this number to the top, it will be 3 power negative 4. So the power will change sign. Another thing, so we need to simplify this part because this is this should be done before this part, before we multiply it. So negative 3 power negative 2 power negative 2. So since this power doesn't include the sign, we must focus on only 2. So we shouldn't include negative sign. That's why if we move this to the bottom, it will be 1 over 2 power 2. Yes, it's 1 over 2 power 2. And 2 power 2 is 4, and negative sign remains there, so 1 over 4. So we simplify this one and we simplify this one. Let's substitute into the equation or the expression. So this comes here and this goes there. Now this is quite simple. We have power of power. So if we have two powers, we apply the multiplication rule. So we multiply these two. What we get is 3 power 1, and the result is 3. Okay, the final question is about geometry. So for these kind of questions, we need to know a few rules. First of all, if this shape is a square, the diagonals bisect each other, means they meet each other at their midpoints. So it means that this part is equal to this part. So another bisector is given. So if we focus on this triangle, we already see two bisectors, 1 and 2. So we need to use another rule. In a triangle, all the side bisectors, they meet at one point. So this is a side bisector, this is a side bisector. So it means if we draw the third one, it will also pass through the same point, and it will also cut this side in the middle. After this, the final rule is if a triangle divided from a corner, ratio of the areas of new triangles equals to ratio of base lengths. So for example, for this triangle, if we divide it from the corner, so the ratio of these two triangles depends on the side base lengths, these two. So if they are equal, the areas are equal. So these two areas are equal, these two areas are equal because they have same size base length. So after that, we can write areas. If we call this A, this will be A. This will be A. So you may ask why these two are equal. So side bisectors meet each other at the ratio 2 to 1. So this is for all triangles. That's why, and when you look at this triangle, for example, this line divides our triangle into two parts. One is small, another is bigger one. And base ratio is 2 to 1. So according to this rule, so this area should be half of this area. And we know that these two are equal and AA. So it means if this is 2A, this is half of it, A. So in this way, you can find that all these triangles have equal area. So finally, the question asks area of yellow part to blue one. So yellow one is 1A, blue one is 2A's. So if you take the ratio and divide them, what you will get is 1/2. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.